The thing that never dies. Sometimes I would get into one of my moods, and dream about the sea, a writer on a boat with salt water in my hair. Forced to travel where the wind would take me, then mother would ask me a question, the same question each time. Son, what's the difference between the ocean and the sea? No idea, mother. Keep in mind I have heard this question 1,000 times. Son, the ocean is full of dead people, and the sea needs to be harvested. See, my son, the earth was planted, like a field of corn, from tiny seeds that came from the moon. They were planted for mother, my child, do you understand? The problem was, we trusted mother too much, and I knew I was dreaming. I couldn't breathe. The air around me was thick with smoke. My eyes stung. I wiped my forehead with the back of my hand. It came away black with soot, and bloody. Tiny little silver spiders made their way from my fingertips to my armpit. That's where they lived, in the hair under your arm. We all have them. They watch us, push us, and they work for mother. They feed off the aluminum hydroxide in your deodorant. Something exploded right next to me, deafening. All my senses gone. Someone or something must have tried to kill mother again. I was now entirely locked inside my pain. I felt my right leg disconnect from the rest of my body, my blood dampening the soft soil underneath. I felt the flesh on my side char and melt. This was real pain, but mother rushed to my side, with a pound of flesh and another leg, patched me up like a surgeon at a luncheon. Still, I felt I was dreaming. Maybe it was the pain, or the drug that she produces from one of her eyes, much like LSD, but with a kick. To the onlooker it would look like I never lost a limb on the battlefield, but I have so many times. I woke up panting. An enormous weight crushed my chest. I still couldn't breathe. I spent the day haunted by the smell of burning flesh. I lie there with my eyes shut tight. I cry and stop crying and cry again. I know she's there. The smell. The flies. The sound of animal breath. Why won't she go away? Please go away, please God, make her go away. Something slipped inside my eyes. I can see it even though they're closed. Not a square. Not a triangle. A shape, I don't know the name of it, other than lots of shapes. My eyeballs fill up with little people like a Where's Waldo book. There's a million of them all doing different things, moving around in an old city with castles and flags. They're running through tunnels and climbing up towers. I can watch them all at once. Wow! There's a baker and a knight and clown and a queen with lots of they're all dying. The drug has a kick, cartoony blood pours everywhere and they've all got scared looks on their faces and the blood washes away and they're all playing and smiling again. What is this hell, I think to myself, what demented creature would induce such visions on a human? The places and people change. I see stories, many of which I tell you here. They happen all at once, hundreds of stories, but I can watch them all at once and understand them. It's different people crying and laughing and living and dying and doing all kinds of things. It's like seeing 10 movies all at once and it's so much too much. I open my eyes. She is still there piled up on the edge of the bed, pointing and laughing like the undying creature she is. The people are still there, playing and laughing and bleeding and dying. The animal pieces of her face open up and look. There's another face inside. It's a woman's face or maybe a man's face made of wet clay. It's smooth and beautiful and I'm not scared at all looking at it and I feel like I'm floating. The clay changes and the face turns into other faces, an old man, a young man, a Chinese guy, a sad black guy, other guys, a cat. The shapes of the faces change but something in the eyes stays the same. Staring at me. Telling me something. The face changes one more time. It is a woman's face. Mother. Maybe very old, maybe very young. Mother. The eyes say something clearly. Mother. I can feel my heart beating when it beats. It says mother. 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 The eyes are sad, so old and sad and kind, so kind, like they're sorry for me, like they wish they could help me. But the face is still and the lips are pressed together, like mother is trying to hide that she is sad. Trying not to be sad. Trying to be strict. Because, if I don't feel pain for this creature, she will punish me. It is the same look my mom used to give me when I've been bad and she puts me in time out. The face is mom's face, but also 1,000 other faces. They feel sorry for me. But I think one wants to eat me. Once I was told a story about the place that mother comes from. For the war-torn, freedom fighters of the future, this story may help you defeat her. The remnant ember of a dying star drifts along the galactic fringe, companioned solely by a tiny world. On the planet's surface, a great crystal tower lords over a vast and airless plain. The cooling star's blue light draws the tower's shadow across the land and marks the passing of the ages. Through the core of the tower runs an artery of living flesh. Branching paths of blood are refracted within facets. At the base of the spire there is no door, no entryway, but at the top a fleshy orifice. Once or twice an age, for purpose unknown, the tower's mouth expels a living human, to fall down and down through the airless space, and land atop a pile of bones, from the humans that fall before it. A traveler passing on foot would be forgiven for wondering why so many other travelers had approached the tower and flung themselves down at its base to die. Perhaps it was in prayer. Or perhaps they were searching for an entryway for a door which doesn't exist. Maybe, dear fighters that fight for your freedom, your homes, and your family, maybe this story had a clue. I can run, but I can't hide from her. She can be 1,000 different people, have 1,000 different voices. She is the thing that never dies. Stay paranoid, my friends.